Making Waves is design and technology company based in Oslo, Norway, with a big development center in Kraków, Poland.
Epex is the company which I basically founded with my colleague Tony, and it's focused on training or giving an experience to professionals in the upstream oil business, which is known colloquially as the E&P business, that's exploration and production.
Instead of conducting the typical sales process, providing an offer and negotiating the contract with the customer, we decided to invite Epex team to a workshop.
When Epex came to us, they brought something they thought was almost final design. But when we saw it, we thought that probably it needs some improvement and that it's a little bit too serious and a little bit too complex. So we convinced them to start the process again, to step back a little bit and to collect some more inspirations, to open the design process once more, and it turned out to be a really good idea.
Working with Making Waves, I felt that there was a creative interaction, a dynamic interaction as members of the team, which contrasted greatly with the other experiences that I had had. Other companies were happy to carry out my instructions, produce the result, and then question whether it was the best result. Whereas Making Waves would cut that step out, take the intention, take my specification, and make sure the specification was the right one before actually doing it, because we'd worked together. It was not my specification, it was the team's specification. I found that talking to this team who had no actual experience of the oil and gas business was perhaps an advantage in some ways, because they came to it fresh and analysed the concepts in a way which stripped them down to their basic logical content.
The problem in this project was that we didn't have an access to the real users. So we were relying on Tim's and Peter's knowledge about these course participants, but they had so much experience with these courses, with these trainings, that they knew almost everything about these people, their knowledge, their needs, their level of expertise.
Working with Making Waves was a great experience because for me it encapsulated the real nature of innovation, which for me is something quite mysterious and which comes out of good interaction and collaboration between a variety of different people with different backgrounds and different skills.
Working in a multidisciplinary teams is a lot of fun. For me, as a technical person, interacting with designers was one of the most exciting aspects of it. I was able to influence the designs through my structured thinking, and I learned a lot from them about how humans behave and how users interact with the software.
We worked with prototypes a lot. We started working on each screen with the wireframe, and then I presented the wireframe to the team, and then everybody challenged it a lot, but in a very good, in a very positive way.
One of the key success factors in this project was an excellent communication between us and the customer. We were able to use a common language that both sides felt comfortable with.
One of the very important factors that influenced the way we ran this project was contract formulation. On one hand, it provided basis for the budget and scope of the main part of the project. On the other hand, it secured the budget for unplanned changes. It also provided incentives for both Making Waves and Epex team for making the project within the agreed scope and the budget.
It was wonderful coming to Kraków to do these scrums and collaborative meetings. It didn't feel as if I was coming to a business meeting. It was not coming to an impersonal city with diesel fumes and skyscrapers, and staying in an air-conditioned office with high-powered individuals strutting around in their suits. It was almost like a holiday.